Everest, just saying the name, sends shivers down your spine. It's the big one, the ultimate challenge. I always dreamed of going to Everest, standing on top of the world, looking out at the Himalayas. Taking my first step towards fulfilling my dream of the summit, I decided to go for the Everest Base Camp. It was a calling for me, a challenge, but an achievable one. The trek is grueling. Endless hikes with heavy backpacks simulating high altitudes, mental fortitude. I was prepared for anything. Thin air, freezing temperatures, steep climbs, but my excitement was palpable and the anticipation was electric. As I embarked on my journey, I knew this was not just any trek. It was the adventure of a lifetime. The scenery was my lifeline. Rushing rivers, towering mountains, suspension bridge swaying in the wind. The altitude was relentless, but I persevered. The first few days were grueling. My body ached, my lungs burnt. But every step not only brought me closer to my dream, it brought me closer to my soul. Meeting the local Sherpa people, sharing tea and food with them in their villages was a privilege. Their warmth and hospitality was truly amazing. Days blurred together, one foot in front of the other. But something was changing inside me. I was getting stronger, more resilient, more determined, more connected to my being. Every breath was a poignant reminder of the spiritual significance of the mountains. The mountains have a way of doing that. They strip away your ego. They test your limits. And in those moments of challenge, you discover a strength you never knew you had. Dreaming of conquering Everest Base Camp? Well, it's a journey that will test your very soul. Everest taught me so much about myself, about perseverance, about the raw, untamed power of nature. To savor every moment of the journey because it's not just about reaching your destination. The most precious things in life are worth every struggle. Enduring pain and discomfort and still moving forward became my second nature. But most profoundly, I realized that nature has its own way of taking care of everything. And the beauty lies in surrendering yourself to it. You need to be prepared for the unexpected, as the weather can turn in a heartbeat. Hydration is crucial. Acclimatization is the key. Experiencing sleepless nights, it was important to listen to my body. Every step taught something new. Finally, we reached the Everest Base Camp. Exhausted and elated. Yes, I had done it. Standing there surrounded by the towering giants of the Himalayas, there was an overwhelming sense of awe and accomplishment. The realization that the most precious things in life are worth every struggle, that the journey holds as much value as the destination. It was quite an emotional moment for me to be in the lap of the Everest in all of its magnanimity. Standing tall at 5364 meters at the Everest Base Camp is truly once in a lifetime experience. And I felt privileged to have been called by the Everest itself. Truly speechless by the marvel that I had just witnessed, I missed my family for sure. With mixed emotions, I set my first foot away from the Everest. The journey back down was calmer as I reached Feriche village and met a beautiful Sherpa by the name Pasang. It was an instant connection as I felt home. We spoke, cooked, and shared meals and experiences. It was time now to go home. Every inch drawn towards civilization was overwhelming for me, a stark contrast to the serenity of the mountains, making my heart long for the simplicity and the calmness that I experienced in the Himalayas. This was not just a trek. It was a pilgrimage for me, a journey of self-discovery that I would never trade for the world. The trek teaches you the power of consistency, taking every single step, making every breath accounted for. Reaching back, I asked myself, would I ever go back? Yes, in a heartbeat. The mountains are calling. Everest is calling. And I must go. But for now, I carry the lessons of the Everest with me, in my heart, in my soul, in everything I do.